Hi collective, it's Shana. Let's get a quickie. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe. Alright, collective. For this read, we're going to be using Madic and Ancestor Speak, okay? I want to know, Archangel Michael, what is going on over there in the Pacific Ocean, okay? Specifically surrounding that Ring of Fire region and those underwater volcanoes that they found with those eggs, okay? And collective, I randomly picked the cards, okay? But I did put like maybe 3 cards in, new cards I had written, okay? If they come out, I will let you know that these were the cards I had wrote today, okay? But I randomly picked them, so I don't know how this is going to play out, right? And most of these cards I don't think would answer this question. But let's see how this goes, okay? You know what? Maybe we should get one little. Okay, let's just keep it this way. I was thinking of getting the tarot, okay, but let's keep it this way. Archangel Michael, what is going on over there in the Pacific Ocean, okay, near these volcanoes and that Mount Sea Axle and those golden eggs, okay, and the Lamont Sea Axle or something's over there. Release the wealth or else, okay? Okay, collective. So it has something to do. My goodness, collective, in my throat. Just really closed off, okay? Give me a second. Okay, so it has something to do with, I feel, stolen wealth, okay? This is like the earth's wealth, okay? And it's been taken from the rightful heir, okay? The heir that the earth says it belongs to, okay? Because it is the earth's to give, okay? Keep this as the mystery card. Okay, so what is going on? Okay, let's clarify these two while we have this. Archangel Michael, why is this here? Release the wealth as it relates to the Pacific Ocean and those volcanoes over there erupting. Low before the storm, collective, okay? I feel like this is indirect, you know, the geological activities that have been occurring over there is in direct relation to some wealth that has not been released, okay? All right. Show me this card. Y'all, the bottom of the deck. The Ascended Masters are present, okay? Show me this card. Y'all, magical things are happening. Melanin, melanocytes, okay? And that is where melanin is created, okay? All right, let's see what we have. Admiral Byrd, okay? Something about exploration and honor. Richard E. Byrd, high-ranking U.S. naval official, explorer, Antarctica, inner hollow earth, having honor, okay? And how befitting with this person being a naval officer, okay? We're talking about the water. Oh, collective, we're talking about the water, okay? All right, y'all, my throat, okay? I don't know if it's the incense. Mm. All right. We have release the wealth or else. Okay? Being clarified by the lull before the storm. Okay? So whatever's happening over there, it's increasing in intensity. Okay? It's like the plot is thickening. Okay? I'm getting like it's just the beginning. Like the water is beginning to boil, okay? Okay. Release the wealth or else. Y'all, something about a presidential pardon. Okay, we have to get the context of this. Y'all. This could be a message to the president. A president somewhere, okay? Wow, I'm getting like this is possibly a direct, okay, collective, I'm having trouble talking here, okay? A direct message to a president, okay? Okay, let's move these over a little. Show me, what is this lull before the storm? It sounds like a threat, collective, or a promise, okay, should I say. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm getting like Moses and the plagues, the 7 plagues, was it 7, y'all? Okay, show me presidential pardon. Y'all, a newborn at the bottom of the deck, y'all, okay? Oh my goodness, like in Moses with the firstborn, okay, but we have newborn, okay? Show me presidential pardon. Thank you. Y'all, this is serious, collective. This is serious, okay? They don't seem to be having a problem with making this flow for the question that was asked, okay? Slow singing and flower bringing, okay? This is like a promise, okay? Coming from the Most High. It's coming from on high, collective, okay? This is why this is happening. Whatever's happening over there, there's something is waking up over there in the Pacific Ocean, okay? It could be those volcanoes, but there's something else that's coming up with it, okay? They have those eggs there, okay, collective? And who knows what else is over there, okay? Okay, but lull before the storm. There's something coming and being clarified by suffering from a flesh-eating disease, collective, okay? I feel like this is like Moses and how the plagues came when they were saying release the people or else, right? And it was like they kept, the Creator kept bringing plagues upon him until he brought him, in that case he, right? But in this case she, until Mother Earth brings these people to their knees, okay? Y'all, my stomach is growling, okay? I haven't eaten. Okay. Wow. Lull before the storm. There's disease I'm getting and famine coming, collective. Seashell, protection from evil spirits, resilient. Okay? So I think this speaks to the other element, as well as like in that story. I believe it was Moses, right? With the blood over the door. I don't know. Was that Moses, collective? You know this story, collective. But there were certain people, families that were protected. And I think this is what this is. And here we are. We have another reference to the water. Sea shells, okay? I'm getting like this flesh-eating disease may have an element of water-based to this. Possibly some type of fungi or mold, okay? Could be the cause of it. Okay? But ultimately, the cause is that this is some sort of wrath that's being released upon these people, whoever they are, because of this wealth, okay, that they're holding on to. Let's see something, okay? I'm getting a lot of suffering, collective. I didn't expect it to go quite here just so quickly, okay? But yeah, let's see. What is this wealth? What is this wealth? What type of wealth is this? Gang stalking, stand up, speak out, okay? So I feel like the wealth, a part of this is suppressing, y'all forgive me, and I'm talking like this, okay? But suppressing your voice, okay? Your drive, your will, your life force, okay? Another energy reference. What is this wealth? So like free the people, collective, like Harriet Tubman been coming out, okay? Free my people or else, okay? And I think we had melanocytes over here, okay? This might be like a Moses type situation here, collective. Release the wealth or else enter the dragon, or enter the dragon, collective. Entering this dragon ain't gonna look too good for some people, okay? For you, it may be an intellectual excursion, okay? But for them, it's gonna be something different, okay? We got the name Gregory at the bottom of the deck. Let's see if it comes out. Show me this gang stalking, stand up, speak out with regards to this wealth. And there's something in once you enter this dragon. It's a wealth of knowledge, possibly. Maybe this is like the knowledge that's being hidden. You know, in the libraries, they say at the Vatican or under the ground or wherever it is, right? And this is the wealth that they want to be released, okay? And this is why they're stirring up the waters over there in the Pacific Ocean, collective, because this knowledge, I feel, has to be released at this time, okay, in order to take us to the next level. Show me this gang stalk and stand up, speak out in the reverse. They're trying to suppress people's voice, their will, their drive. Show me. Another twin bites the dust, collective. So also they're suppressing that twin flame journey. Okay, many of them. And they've been collaborating and working against, you know, the twin flames, right? That union. And they've been tricking twin flames and they've been going with it. Okay, so this is a big deal, collective. I know people say they don't want to talk about it, and it gets on our nerves to constantly keep talking about it. But it's a big deal, and this is why a lot of these calamities are happening, okay? As well as what's being done to children, okay? All right, so they tried to stop you from speaking out. They gang stalked you, okay? They didn't want you to stand up. You're a twin, it looks like. All right, show me enter the dragon. Wow, y'all get the, oh my goodness, collective. This is the twin flame journey. They're really upset, okay? This is Yvonne in reverse, okay? This may be a person for you, collective, who've passed on, okay? A relative of some sort. I feel like they interfered. They're just telling this part. They interfered with this twin flame union, okay? And several, okay? However it plays out in your life. And this is why this is happening over here in the Pacific Ocean. That's the question I asked, right? What's going on over there? Bottom of the deck, enter the dragon. 6th house, health, wellness, daily routines, self-care, mental well-being, habits. I feel like this family member, they work to disturb your 6th house, your well-being, okay? Primarily your well-being, your self-care, okay? Working with your twin by gang stalking you, okay? That can upset anybody's world, okay? Being gang stalked, okay? Okay. Show me something about this flesh eating disease. How will this begin if this wealth is not released? How will this begin? How will it manifest? Okay? The Ascended Masters are present again at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Thank you, Ascended Masters. Show me, how will this flesh-eating disease manifest in its initial infancy stage? Okay, y'all, I don't know what's going on. Y'all, this is a result of fire magic backfire. Okay? Wow. Okay, my goodness, y'all. Bottom of the deck. Donnie. Okay, we have a name. Donnie, y'all. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Show me this seashell. Yeah, this shouldn't be too long. I feel like this is you, collective, with this protection. Your children, right? Close encounter of the fourth kind. They may have to take you up out of here, collective, for your protection. I don't know. Depending on how large these calamities get, and bring you back when things are better, okay? Or maybe they're taking the toxic people out of here, collective, for your protection, your minds, okay? Because I say that because now I see. Mirror, mirror on the wall, since your toxic ass won't stop, the angel of death is making house calls, okay? And these are the house calls, okay? And like I said, with that movie, Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind, that language that was being spoken in there, it was scary as hell, okay? I think they said it was an ancient Mesopotamian language, okay? They keep making references to coming to get these people, collective. Abduction style, okay? Okay. Okay. All set. I feel like these are the energies that they were coming for. Okay? Isis. Okay, collective. These people ain't too bright. Archangel Michael, we'll go back to this in a minute. Archangel Michael, what is in those eggs over there in the Pacific Ocean? Give me a hint or a clue. Give us a hint or a clue. We're going to take this one. What is in those eggs over there? Okay, y'all. Something about soul ascension flipped over there, okay? Soul ascension. Something's growing maybe, right? It's growing to maturity, possibly, with soul ascension. Okay, let's see. What's in those eggs? Oh, my goodness. Hoeristic. There's a hoe in those eggs, collective. I don't think there's a hoe in this egg. Maybe this speaks to the fact that they found so many of them, right? So maybe this life, whatever this is, life form, okay, that was one of the cards I wrote today, okay, this life form, maybe it reproduces very rapidly, okay, that's what I'm getting with this, okay, and maybe it also evolves very quickly, okay, it reproduces. It may start off like one or two or something, right, and before you know it, it's constantly mutating or whatever you call it, right, like a mitosis type effect, reduplicating itself. What's in those eggs? Why are you watching me? Maybe this indicates, y'all, okay, let's see. Maybe this indicates, maybe the things or whatever it is in these eggs know that people have discovered them, right? And they're watching them as they're watching them. Okay, so they're watching the people that are watching them, okay? That are fascinated with what they are or whatever they are, right? And the eggs or whatever this life form is in these eggs are asking, why are you watching me? Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, and it's a lot of them. I think it's more than what they have believed they counted. Y'all, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of them. And with this steel, sharpened steel, I think this speaks to some intelligence. Okay? Collective, everybody ain't gonna be able to vibe with this read, okay? But that's okay. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Okay, so the fish are enjoying it. They're jumping over there, collective. Okay, so try to hang in there with me. Okay, all right. So, but the steel sharpens steel speaks to the intellect contained within these heuristic or quite plentiful eggs. There's a lot of them. Okay, there's a lot of them, and they keep reduplicating. Okay. And they know that they're being watched by us or whoever those people are, the scientists or whoever, discoverers or whatever are watching them. And I feel, but this speaks to their ability to reproduce rapidly and to grow in intellect at some level, whatever they're created for. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Let's keep this out here. All right. Archangel Michael, what is the purpose of what is inside of these eggs? What are these eggs and whatever's in it here to do? Why are they making an appearance at this point in time? Okay? Not negating why it's happening, okay? And let's get the bottom card. What are they here to do? Something like that, right? What is their purpose? Walking Scientist Collective. Maybe they're here. Maybe they're here to assist us in our soul ascension. Okay? We're based on this discovery. Okay? And learning and discovering who and what they are. Okay? And why they're here. Okay? What is this purpose? What are they here to do? Peace on earth. Somehow this discovery collective is going to bring about peace on earth. Maybe it's going to help us to come together and realize that there are greater things within us and around us, okay? Greater things than hatred and fighting and war, okay? And stealing and thievery, collective. Maybe this is going to give us like a renewed spirit, a desire to want to live. I don't know. Why? What is the purpose of these eggs? Y'all, it's a dual purpose, okay? It's going to bring peace on earth, all right, okay? But first they're going to get them. They got to get them first, collective. Get them, because they don't want to release this wealth, okay? They don't want to release the wealth. All right. What is this one? You're a healer, okay? I feel like this is you, collective. And those coming together who've attempted to come together in some of these twin flame unions, okay? Because this is what these unions were designed to do, heal the earth. This is why they're so angry. This is why they're so angry at these people for stopping many of these unions, y'all. This is serious. Asar, now we gotta get the fuck out of here, y'all. It's these twin flame unions. Our set is out here somewhere. Y'all, this is a big deal. And the people who came in between these unions, I can't find a set, okay? They're in trouble, okay? They're in serious trouble. I don't know where our set is. I think I left her in the deck. But this is a twin flame union, collective. Wow. All right, so we have to start placing more respect on these unions. Mind your business about other people's business, okay? Mind your business about what they're involved in. Even if it is a third party going on and they don't realize what's going on and they're trying to work through it and figure out what move to take next. Mind your business if it has nothing to do with you, okay? Because it could cause you to lose your life, okay? In a terrible way, a way that you can't even conceive of. Y'all, there is an element of you, collective, in my collective, period. You're karma free, I feel. You're not perfect, but you're karma free. You haven't done things to this extent, hurting people, okay? And you've cleared much harm, Karma. I say harma. Okay? Beautiful. All right, we about to check out this presidential pardon, okay? Show me this close encounter of the fourth kind for a minute. Y'all, new life form, collective. Somehow this is maybe what they're talking about. So this is not necessarily taking them out of here, right? This is saying, I can't remember what I asked this for, okay? I have to go back and watch it. But this is saying what this is. It's going to be like a close encounter of the fourth kind. It is. Maybe this is some underwater space creature, collective. New life form. And this is one of the cards I wrote today. Okay? Wow. What did I ask? The close encounter, right? This is what it is. A new life form, collective. Bottom of the deck. And it's going back to why they're doing this again about these twin flames, okay? Your sister is secretly living in your stolen home, okay? They want to talk about it. Let's see if we can collect it. This is relevant to me, too. And your Heyoka empaths, okay? So, but look, Archangel Michael, where is this home located that this slimy sister is hiding out in, okay? Being haunted, I'm sure. Where is this home that this slimy, creepy little crawler is hiding out in? It's almost like a freaking tomb, okay? All of your chakras are fully balanced, okay? Maybe they're talking to you, or maybe this is some sort of sarcasm. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. Generational curse breaker. No, that's you, baby. They don't want to talk about her. They just wanted you to know she's living in your stolen home, collective, okay? That's what she put her whole life on the line for a stolen home, okay? Her whole future, okay? For a stolen home that she still can't keep. She can't enjoy it, collective. It just don't make sense, okay? Now you got new life forms coming out, okay? Activating and hatching, okay? Because of what these people keep doing to destroy these twin flame unions, okay? For a new house or a new purse, okay? A new pair of shoes or a new car, collective, okay? I tell you, they ain't bright. They're not visionaries. They don't see the future, okay? All right, collective, but all of your chakras are fully balanced, okay? And this has allowed you to break generational curses, okay? And you're about to celebrate. Yeah, you're about to celebrate, but these people, oh my goodness, collective. These people are going into a pine box, collective, forgive me, okay? I didn't do it, I'm just reading the cards, okay? But they made these choices. And they want to get mad at you and the truth speakers, okay, and me, okay? Because they made these choices. All right. What is this new life form going to look like? Give me a clue. What is it going to look like when it hatches? Best step is protecting your home, okay? Maybe it's going to look something like a cat, okay? Or maybe it's going to be black. Makes me think about the black goo, okay? That could be it. Because I think black goo came out before in a reading with something about those sea axial mountains area. Bottom of the deck, what is this new life form going to look like? Ancestral spirits working with Mother Nature, okay? It's something, they're crafting something, collective. So I'm getting it's not going to look like a human form or anything like that, right? Especially based on the eggs. We wouldn't expect it to, right? But, yeah, I feel like something Mother Earth is crafting and fashioning herself, okay? In order to serve this purpose out here. To probably scare the hell out of people, okay? To make them release this wealth, okay? I don't know. Something like that, collective. Show me best that is protecting your home. Yeah, we're going to close this out in about another 5 or 10 minutes at the most. About 5 minutes. Show me that it said it's protecting your home. I feel like this is like black goo maybe. Mother Earth is beautiful. Mother Earth is all up in here. Okay, collective? Mother Earth is beautiful. She's protecting your home, your planet, okay? They are fading away without your energy. They're getting rid of these people because they refuse to release this wealth, okay? And what was this wealth again? Your intellect, your knowledge, something to that effect, okay? And your spiritual essence, okay? They tell them retreats, nigga. They gonna have to. They gonna have to, okay? Blank check courtesy of the universe, okay? This is these people, they out of here. And you're about to create a whole new chapter in your life, okay? A whole new reality, okay? You have angelic protection, collective. Move forward with grace, fearlessly, okay? Show me this, ancestral spirits working with Mother Nature. What are this life form gonna look like? We're about to close it out, y'all. Y'all, I did this one today, okay? Because this came to me. I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all. What does it say? Cephalopod, okay? Something told me to write this card. I looked up a word and then I saw this one instead. I said, let me use this one. Cephalopod, okay? Marine animals with a head, arms, or tentacles. What does that say? And a shell, either internal or external. Squid, octopus, cuttlefish, etc. Collective. It's gonna look something like that. It might be gigantic squid. It might look like all three of these things. Creatures tied into one. Cephalopod, okay? And this reminds me almost like a movie. Cephalopods. Some sort of science fiction TV show, a movie. I think they used to say that a lot or something to that effect, y'all. If you know and you hear this video, put it in the comments, please. Cephalopods. It has something to do with an extraterrestrial. I think in that movie it was like that too. So these may have been placed there from another place, or maybe it's just something that's really a part of the earth and it's been here for a long time, right? And we just see it as extraterrestrial because it's so different, right? And we've lost knowledge of it. But also with the volcanoes, a lot of time before they erupt, people will see spaceships or flying craft around them, okay? So maybe this is like a incubation chamber of some sort, some of these volcanoes, okay? But there's this cephalopod, okay? When are we going to see this? What would be a sign to know that this is about to happen? Maybe these flesh-eating diseases, okay? Seeing that. Y'all, they just so angry about this twin thing. Maybe when you... Oh my goodness, y'all. Your twin is not ascending, okay? But you are. But it says your twin messed up. You get the booty, okay? So maybe when you see this twin taken down and stripped of confirmation of their wealth and their finances, that's a sign. What's the sign? Bottom of the deck? The Pope. Something about the Pope, collective. Okay. Bottom of this deck is McLean. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Show me the Pope and we're going to move on. I don't know. Maybe the cephalopod is coming to speak to the Pope. Show me the Pope. Yes. Maybe the cephalopod, and it fell on there, is coming to speak to the Pope, collective. Bottom of the deck, the Pope. What the hell is going on here? Chicken legs, collective. The Pope is scared. I don't blame him, okay? And with the Pope is in the U.S. now, this new Pope, right? Y'all, what the hell is going on here? What the hell did I ask this question for, collective? It says time to move out. Take action. Okay, confirmation, collective. I think this is a personal message right here. Oh my goodness, collective, what the hell? Because you know, with these twin flames, a lot of it has been coming from like the Vatican with these reeds, right? Y'all, they ain't playing. they placed, I don't know, incubated something in these volcanoes to activate and grow and hatch and do something collective. Handle the situation. What are they going to do, these cephalopods? When they might be able to function in land and water collective. They have fish like that, okay? Oh my goodness. And they got chicken legs out here. Maybe they got legs like chickens. Collective, get the hell out of here, okay? Maybe somebody can draw an image of chicken legs on like a cephalopod type marine animal, okay? What do they want to talk to the Pope about, possibly? What do they want to talk to the Pope about? About these twin flames and when they're going to release that fucking wealth? Dink, oh my goodness, collective. And we got melanocytes over here. It says Dink Nash, a.k.a. Lucy. They want to talk to them about the Black Mona Lisa is what I'm getting, okay? The Black Woman, collective. It says 3.1 million years old, the oldest woman on the planet, discovered in Ethiopia, 1974. Black woman, collective. This is what they want to talk about, and it came in the reverse. It's like, why is she not up in her on her rightful throne? Okay, and why have you not released her wealth, y'all? Collective. Bottom of the deck, the Pope. What they want to talk about. My left ear is doing a high-pitched ring, collective. Suspended animation. Why have they stopped her growth for all this time, collective? These people are going to pay. These crazy brain people, collective. All right, y'all, we get ready to move out of here. They want to talk about this. What are these cephalopods prepared to do if they don't get the desired outcome? I'm sure they will, though, get the desired outcome, okay? Well, okay, let's see. Y'all, the goose that stole the golden egg. Get the hell out of here. We're talking about freaking golden eggs, collective. What are they prepared to do? The goose that stole the golden egg. I think they're going to get the goose that stole the golden egg. Maybe they're referring to these people like the goose, collective. What are they prepared to do, bottom of the deck? Y'all, they got a GPS track on these people. Y'all hear how I'm sounding like I'm losing my breath. Okay, collective? Yo, this is just, this is like straight sci-fi, okay? I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this before I even name the video, okay? Yo, collective. There's about to be some healing, collective, okay? Y'all, these secret societies, they're coming for these people. This is what I feel. Knights of Malta, secret society within the Vatican. You got the Pope out here, and now you got the cephalopods. They're coming to talk to the Pope, okay? Where's this meeting going to happen? This manhole. I don't know, y'all. This is significant. Maybe there's a place known as manhole. That maybe there's a particular place that this manhole lives, okay? And that's where it's going to happen. Or maybe they call in, forgive me, maybe, I don't know, bottom of the deck, crustacean, y'all. I think this is also talking, this is one I wrote today. This is also talking about this cephalopod, right? And they say they have a shell, either internal or external, okay? It says crustacean. But what did I say? Where is he located? Okay. Crustacean, invertebrate animals, arthropods, aquatic, mineralized, calcium carbonate, shell, i.e. or for example, krill, shrimp, etc. Y'all, this might be a combination of what this life form looks like, okay? Like a cephalopod with a head, arms, and tentacles, right? And possibly some sort of with no spine, right? Invertebrate, right? So it's real gelatinously, can just move around and get through small openings, I'm getting, right? But it also has a a shrimpy krill look like a big... Y'all, this sounds scary as hell, okay? We got electrocution at the bottom of the deck, okay? We're talking about the water in the ocean. What did I ask? What are they prepared to do? I think I did, collective, okay? Okay, I don't know. Death or severe injury by electric shock. I don't know. Maybe they're prepared to shock people, collective. These people, okay? I don't know. And we have the name Lamont, which could be talking about, oh my goodness, collective, the Lamont sea axle over there in the Pacific Ocean. Okay, but we also have McLean again. Show me Lamont. Could be Lamont McLean. Yeah, I hope y'all can understand because Lamont, okay? Morgan, y'all. I feel like these are names that are coming out. Okay? Pine Box, y'all. Okay? They're not playing. Okay? They're going to deal with some people individually. But then this other one is going to be like a just mass signs and I don't know, y'all. Okay? Let's keep going. Show me GPS tracker and we're going to get the presidential pardon and get out of here. GPS tracker. I feel like we should get that. GPS tracker. Y'all, this is crazy. Okay? I think now we have an idea of what's in these eggs, possibly. They envy your spiritual gifts, collective. Okay? They envy the twin flame union and journey, okay? They envy and hate everything. They envy and hate the black mother, okay? And this is why all this upheaval is happening on the earth, okay? They refuse to release what they owe you. What is owed to you? What is yours? But they will, okay? They will. I promise you, they will, collective. Okay, show me this GPS tracker. Quasar, y'all. I feel like it's something in the stars. This is written in the stars. Maybe they're coming from the stars, okay? Maybe this is a star that these eggs came from. Quasar, pull, hold, trap, release, extreme luminous core, emitting electromagnetic radiation, AGN, black hole with energetic jets. GPS, they've located these people from out in space. Another name, Dunia. And this is supposed to be an A too. So 2 variations of Dunia. Okay? Let me turn this into an A like that. Okay? That don't even look like an A. Okay, y'all? They've located these people. McLean, again, there's something very important about this McLean. Okay? And they have time to move out. That's what stuck out to me. Alright? Let's keep it moving. Presidential pardon. What is this? Knight. Okay? This could be somebody's name. I'm also getting a Black Knight satellite. Okay, let's clarify Knight. Aruba, y'all. Something about, maybe this is somebody for real. Maybe they pardoned someone named Knight and they're in Aruba now. This is significant, okay? Maybe they had something to do with this separation in this union. Show me Knight. Who is this person? How are they involved? Ferncrest Lane, collective. I think I looked this up because I saw this when I was shuffling. This might be PA, Pennsylvania. Maybe now they're going to Aruba. Somehow Aruba is connected. Bottom of the deck. This person or whatever I asked. FBI, collective. This could be an FBI agent named Knight. Possibly in Pennsylvania. And maybe this is a part of the reason why they're angry too. And they're going to send these cephalopods, okay? Oh my goodness, y'all. Maybe a president or this president pardoned an FBI agent named Knight that possibly lives on Ferncrest Lane, collective. And maybe now they've moved to Aruba. The Ascended Masters are present, is here. The 3rd time, collective. Why is Aruba here? Yo, this is more than I expected for this question, collective. Okay, I feel quite satisfied. Sarah Baartman, y'all. Maybe they did something to a black woman, okay? The black woman theme is out here, okay? The first black woman. We have melanocytes over here. Okay? what's going on? There's a woman in Aruba, collective, a black woman, a Sarah Baartman type. I'm getting a Empress. Deliverance, y'all. Somehow this FBI agent is tied into whatever's going on with this. It could be Sarah Baartman named. Okay, somebody with that name. Maybe they held him captive or something, collective, or they did something. What is this person being delivered from? They shouldn't have messed with you. They did something to this woman, this melanated woman. Empress, this high priestess, Empress high priestess, collective. They tried to sacrifice this woman, collective. Or they did. And this woman's pregnant. This is why this is happening. This is why the Pope is going to possibly have a cephalopod showing up at the church or whatever. Okay, wherever they call it. And possibly, I'm sure maybe they're going to meet at the Vatican. Y'all. They wanted to sacrifice this Empress. Where is this Empress high priestess now? But somehow they got a partner for this agent, I feel, okay? Ops, something with the ops. It fell out here on Dinah, y'all. Encephalopod, okay? Catapult. Something's moving forward, I feel, quickly, okay? I feel justice is moving forward quickly. Archangel Michael, one last question over here. What did this FBI agent do to possibly need a pardon? Or is this the FBI agent in the upright? But what did this agent do? Playing stupid games, collective. And I believe that they pardoned this man. And they're angry about it. All set, y'all. We got the, oh my goodness. Divine Feminine, okay? Y'all, all this Divine Feminine energy out here. So they're upset about Divine Feminine and these twin flames, okay? And these melanated Divine Feminines, okay? And them stealing this wealth. I am that I am, because I am said I am. And the divine has placed honor and protection over these women. These empresses, okay? And they're angry about these people destroying these unions. Okay? Primarily for these melanated empresses, okay? It's just the way it is. Do we have any final messages for this? Let's read this part, collective. Let me get some water. Y'all, I just had no idea this was going to come out, okay? Okay, y'all. Ancestors coming to your town by sundown, okay? We got retreat sniggers. We got pine boxes out here. We got people being taken up in, what do you call that, UFOs. We have people suffering with backfires, with flesh-eating diseases, okay, collective? And who knows what else is going on out here. We got guilty people being pardoned, okay? Okay, what did I say? Ancestors coming to your town by sundown. And it says magical things are happening in your life, okay? Absolutely, with all this going on out here. And it's like they repping for you, collective. And magical things are happening in these people's lives, okay? Melanin, melanocytes, okay? You are like a big walking melanocyte, collective. Okay? All right, let's see. Y'all's hot. And you have power to call judgment on your enemies. Okay? And that is what you've done. And you called it in a major freaking way, collective. Because you got shit coming up out the ocean. Cephalopods, okay? Going straight to the head of the snake possibly. Okay? To talk about what has happened with you. Okay? All right. Archangel Michael, any final messages? Oh, wait a minute. Let me get a message before we read the mystery card from the Ancestor Speaks. Ancestor Speaks, what do you have to say about this in closing? Top and bottom. Right, y'all. This card comes out a lot. It's beautiful. The secret to success. And it fell out here on the mystery card, okay? But the secret to success. Choose one thing that you are grateful for every day. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck. Collective beautiful. They are here repping for you. Okay? Kudos to you, collective. You are never alone. Beautiful confirmation, okay? Let's get this mystery card and get out of here. Propulsion system collective, you're moving full steam ahead, and they're moving full steam ahead to get back everything that was stolen from you. Okay, collective? All right, collective. If you like the video, like the video.